Hi foodies, and welcome back to another video on food facts. So you know that we love to talk about food, and today we will be delving into a nutty delight, the walnut. Now let's begin by getting a little background information on this nutty delight. We know that there are a variety of walnuts, but the two most popular are the English, otherwise called the Persian walnut, as well as the black walnut. Now the walnut trees are said to be originally from Europe and Asia, but they were being introduced into the US, specifically in California in the 1700s. Now, a lot of the commercial walnut crabs are being produced in California, but there are some other large walnut producing countries such as China, Iran, Turkey, and Ukraine, among others. So I mentioned earlier that the two most popular walnuts were the black walnuts and the English walnuts. And if you're asking what's the difference between these two, well, one of the main difference is the fact that the black walnut trees, those are native to America, and they can get very tall as 130 feet. While the English walnuts, as I mentioned before, are native to Europe and Asia, and those can get as tall as 50 feet. Another difference is in the taste, because the black walnut tends to have a stronger, richer taste that gives your baked product a more distinct flavor than that of the English walnut. Now, the black walnut, it comes in a thick, hard shell. Not only do the walnut trees provide us with this edible, healthy nut, but they are also used in woodworking projects such as cabinet making. Let's move on to the health benefits and the nutritive value of the walnuts. You know, walnuts are more than just toppings on your banana bread, which is something that I like to do, or just any of your favorite baked goods. They are actually packed with tons of vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. So today, we will be exploring the science-backed health benefits of walnuts, beginning with number 1, brain health. Okay friends, so why is walnut good for the brain? The walnut contains a numerous amount of brain boosting components and nutrients. Vitamin E, folate, and not to mention the abundant amount of plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, alpha-linoleic acid. And just to let you know that of all nuts, the walnut contains the highest amount of this essential fatty acid. Now, these all work to support cognitive function. Not only that, they delay the onset of age-related cognitive impairments and the overall progression of brain disorders. So if you have Parkinson's disease, strokes, if you suffer from depression, epilepsy, then the plant-based omega-3 found in walnut should be very effective in helping you. The walnut looks like the brain. Have you ever noticed that? It surely does. And no wonder, because it is a superfood for your brain health. Number 2, heart health. Now, the omega-3 fatty acid, not only are they important for the health of our brain, but they are also important for our heart health, because for one, they help to reduce our bad cholesterol, which is the LDL cholesterol, as well as the triglycerides, while increasing our good cholesterol, which is the HDL. These healthy fats, they help to maintain the elasticity of our blood vessels, and these promote healthy blood flow. And if we do not have a healthy blood flow, then we cannot have a healthy heart, because the heart pumps blood, right? Okay, so moving right along. Number 3, rich in antioxidants. The walnuts have multiple plant compounds with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory effects, such as the vitamin E, the polyphenols, and melatonin. and these work together to suppress oxidative damage. Now, what's oxidative damage? This refers to damage of our cells due to too much free radicals and the body's lack of capability to clear them, and so they roam freely and cause damage to our cells. And this leaves us with all kinds of chronic diseases. Now, the antioxidants are powerful free radical scavengers, so do not worry. And so we want to always make sure that we are eating a diet rich in antioxidants. So get you some walnuts. And number 4, gut health. And we know that our immune system is as healthy as the gut. Now, the walnut contain components such as ellagic acid, and that act as a prebiotic that increases the abundance of beneficial bacteria in the GI tract. And this helps with our digestion. It helps us to fight inflammation and just our overall gut health. And moving on to number 5, which is weight management. Now, a lot of people is of the belief that if you eat walnuts or any other nuts, then you might end up gaining too much weight. But let me just say this, that in everything, being temperate, being moderate is the key. Now, studies have shown that there is no association between nuts and weight gain. So the walnut is packed with protein, dietary fiber, and healthy fats. And so when you eat like a handful of walnuts, that helps to keep you full, and it helps to keep you from wanting to go back and eat and end up overeating. And then that is what causes the weight gain. But eating the walnut will help you to stay full, and so you do not have to overeat, and therefore you do not have to gain extra weight. And so on the other hand, instead of the walnut causing weight gain, then it helps you to manage your weight. Now, friends, another benefit of the walnut that we want to discuss is the fact that it helps to reduce the risk of some cancers. So the walnuts are packed with plant compounds, polyphenols, and a specific polyphenol in the walnut is the ellagic acid, and this has been shown to inhibit the growth of breast cancer cells. Now, if you have already been diagnosed with cancer, it is also said in studies that the polyphenol's antioxidant helps to significantly enhance your survival, as well as reduce the mortality rate from cancer. And 3 of the main cancers that have been studied as it relates to the benefit of walnut is 1, the breast cancer, the colorectal cancer, as well as prostate cancer. In addition, the walnut is also helpful for bone health, and it also helps to improve blood sugar control in persons with type 2 diabetes. Actually, the walnut is a low glycemic food, and so this should make a perfect snack for just anyone. How do we incorporate the walnuts in our diet? As a snack, it's like a perfect snack. Just get you a handful of walnut every day, and that's your healthy snack. And you can lightly toast the walnut to enhance their flavor. Do not over toast the walnut, because then you're going to be destroying the nutrients. You can also add the walnuts to your salad. You can add it to your baked products. Like I mentioned before, I like putting it as toppings on my baked products, my muffins, whatever. You can blend it into your smoothie. And for persons who are concerned about their weight, when you blend that smoothie and you put a handful of walnut in it, that keeps you full and you do not have to overeat. Now, another way that you can also use the walnut is you can make like a walnut taco meat. You can also make walnut butter. If you choose, you can sprinkle the walnut over your oatmeal, your yogurt. There's so many ways that you can use the walnut. Now, for an amazing fact as it relates to the walnut. Did you know that The walnuts are the oldest tree food known to man, dating back to 7000 BC. And back then, the walnuts were being preserved as delicacies for the Persian royalty. Well, we have come to the end of today's video. I hope that you were able to get some useful takeaway from this video. And if you were able to get some good takeaways, do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video.